And welcome back to our Let's Play of Demon's Souls. I'm Chubby Cheez-It.
And I'm just Gray Fox.
And with us again
is the silent protagonist.
Great, and well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we are the Three Heart Runners, and today we're going to beat this boss. We're probably going to die a couple of times because, you know, I got pissed off at this, and when you get pissed off at video games, you just, well, fuck up. But in the meantime, Casey's got a few words to say. Not too long, but we got a few words to say about some things.
I do. And here's what I'm going to talk about today. Well, I'm probably going to talk about a lot of things, but here's the first thing I want to talk about. The ending of Mass Effect 3. Now, realize that this has caused a huge controversy, and the people are all up in arms about it right now. And I'm going to be totally honest with you right now. I can play Mass Effect 3.
And dead.
Yep. So there was that. So...
He died.
The ending of Mass Effect 3, as... I cheated. I went to YouTube and I watched it. I'm sorry. I gotta say, I don't see a problem with it. Everybody has made such a big deal about how horrible the ending of Mass Effect 3 is. But here is my quarrel with that, my problem. No spoilers here, because like I said, I haven't played this game, so God only knows what I care. But at the end of the game, you get to choose between two reality-altering decisions. And both of these decisions carry a lot of weight with them. No matter which one you pick, you're going to affect everybody in the world. So, it's definitely a large decision to make, and it looks like something that, if you really are invested in the story of Mass Effect, if you really do care about the characters and the universe, and everybody's been saying, you know, it's like a novel, it's like, you know, what is it, Citizen Kane of our generation. But no, it's not. It honestly... As far as Mass Effect goes, I'm going to get a lot of flack for this. I really don't think it's that great. And honestly, I play it. I really do. I enjoy it for what it is. But I never really saw it as any kind of epic, you know? But the thing that gets me is the people that are complaining about this are saying that they're...
And dead.
And there's that one. The people that are complaining about this ending are constantly talking about how your decisions throughout the game do not matter at the end. And yes, that's a bit of a fault, I will say. But look, if you really care about the story, then you have to understand that every story has to come to an end. And they can't just make up 1.5 million different endings for every individual decision that you made playing this game. So the fact that it comes down to the fact that you get to make a decision at the end is more than you probably deserve. So, count your blessings. You actually get to affect the world at the end of the game in the way that you see fit. You know? Alright, well that's my Mass Effect 3 rant. I didn't particularly dislike the ending. I thought it was actually a pretty interesting choice. Like the ending of Mass Effect 2, you almost want to pick the evil option, because, you know, you're like, well, it's not necessarily all that evil, you know? So it could be worth a shot. So it's definitely something that's going to make you think. It reminds me a lot of Fable 3.
You know what? I kind of want to interject something.
Go ahead.
Whatever happened to video games where if you like lost, there was an actual like game over to it, and you actually got to see what happened to it. And my point being is Banjo-Kazooie.
Right.
Is at the end of the game, if you failed your sister Tootie, what happened to her?
She gets turned into Gruntilda.
She basically gets turned into Gruntilda, and Gruntilda, well, she gets turned into a hot bitch.
There you go.
And I mean, that's not very satisfying.
It's not. Watching your sister turn ugly is not satisfying. Trust me, I have a sister and I know.
And that's the thing, is there's actually some sort of weight that actually goes into that.
Yeah. You actually get to see what happens, what effect it would have if you were to fail your mission.
Yeah.
Anymore,
you just die.
You just die, and you're right back where you were before, and everybody just acts like it's a regular day, even though you just necromanced yourself up from the grave. You know, I suppose in some worlds that makes sense. I mean, if you carry enough Phoenix Downs in Final Fantasy, you can come back to life as much as you want. Which is why I always kind of thought it was funny when characters actually die, because don't we have a Phoenix Down? I think I've got 12.
The funny thing is we'll go back to another game here. This game actually makes up for that, because everybody in this realm is dead.
Indeed.
So the fact that you died is basically it's just a minor setback.
Exactly. And in this game, you actually face a consequence that you can see for dying. Whereas in other games, dying, well, maybe you have to re-get your HP back, you know, or all this stuff. It's not really a heavy burden. Maybe your experience disappeared towards the next level. Oh well. You know, in this game, you actually face adversity through death. Like, for instance, we've died, what, how many times now? 3 times on this boss?
Yeah.
Your health bar is, like, less than half. So, there's definitely something that kind of jumps out at you as a consequence for dying. Your death isn't seen as something that happened in an alternate reality and you're actually still alive at your last save state. No, you died. This happened. But it's okay, because you can come back from the dead. Just with a lot less health.
So, I mean, it's... People just make such big deals over these things. It's just... It's BioWare. Big freaking deal. My biggest issue with BioWare is that everybody thinks that their writing is so great. So what that they can write something that's epic? I know people who can do that kind of stuff.
The only thing I don't get about BioWare is their stuff, while it has that epic tone to it, is definitely that false epicness, where it's just like, it's epic for the sake of being epic.
Well, it's so obtuse.
Obtuse is a good word.
I love that word. It's a word that I use quite a bit.
It's like an angle that's wider than 90 degrees.
Exactly.
That's exactly what BioWare's writing is like.
And obtuse writing isn't good writing.
That's not good writing. Oh, you finally got him.
Yeah. Took long enough, but anyways, we are actually going to be coming close to the end of this video, and it's a great topic that we talked about today.
So Mass Effect 3 fans, please shut up.
Yep. I'm Chubby Cheez-It.
And I'm just grateful.